Hello, great to see you. I've just been getting everything ready for the recipe we're going to make today. It's going to be so yummy and I can't wait to make it. Are you going to join in with the cooking too? Oh, great. Aha. Come in.
Hello, Katy.
Hello, Ria. Hi, Marco. Hey, Ellie. Hello, Aria. Oh, Josh. Hi. Come in. Thanks for coming, everyone. So, do you want to know what delicious recipe we're going to make today?
Yeah.
OK, I'll tell you. Today, we're going to be cooking rhubarb cobbler. But before we get started, there's something we've got to do, and it's really important. What do you think it is?
Wash our hands.
That's right, we've got to wash our hands. Off you go. Roll up your sleeves, keep your hands a-wash with slippy-dippy soap. Splish, splash, splosh, have you done your hands washed and dried? Sleeves rolled up, apron tied. What can you do? I can cook. Let's get started. So, the first thing we have to do to make our rhubarb cobbler is make the cobbler part, and we're going to use some muscovado sugar. Can you say that?
Muscovado sugar.
Muscovado sugar? Never heard of that one before. Muscovado sugar is quite dark and sticky, a bit like wet sand at the seaside. And it comes from hot countries like the Philippines or Barbados or Mauritius. Now we're going to take 1 big tablespoon of muscovado sugar and put it in this bowl here with some oats. Oh, lovely. Great. And then we need to add some cream. Now, the most important thing for this part is that we're going to add some, but not all of our cream. Why do you think we have to add some, but not all, Ellie?
Because it might make it soggy.
That is exactly why, Ellie, because it might make it soggy. So let's all hold our mugs. Ready, go. And stop. You can add a little bit more than that, a bit more than a dribble. So mix it up. What we're trying to make is a sticky mixture that we can roll into a ball. So if you think it's sticky enough, then you don't need to add any more. But if it's too dry, then just add a little bit more of the cream. So try and mix everything so that it sticks together in a ball.
Mine's sticky.
That's great, Josh. This is exactly what we want. Actually, you can use your hands if you want to try and stick it together in a ball. That's excellent. Does anyone know what a cobbler is?
No.
It's a sweet dumpling. And they're really delicious. And now we've got to split it into little balls. Now we want to make about 4 or 5 balls that are the same size. Shall I show you the best way to do it? Yeah. OK, get your big ball and then split it into 2 balls that are the same size, like this. And then we're going to take one of the balls and split it into another 2, like that. And then take the other one and split that into 2.
I'm rolling it like that.
That's exactly what we need to do next. Put the ball in your hand and then roll it like this until it's a really nice round shape, like a bouncy ball.
My hands are sticky.
I've got sticky hands too, look. Ugh. Sticky. Why don't you try doing some rolling at home? You got your little ball and you roll. And then put your 4 cobblers on a plate, and we'll use those later on. So let's give our hands a wipe, everyone. Get some of that stickiness off. What ingredient do you think we're going to need next? What is next? Well, let us see if you can guess what it could be. Let me give you some clues. The special ingredient is pink, so could it be pink wool? We don't want to eat that, it would taste horrible. Come on, we'll try again. The special ingredient is pink and it's long and thin. So, could it be a big pink pen? We don't want to use that in our cooking. Come on, we'll try again for the last time. The special ingredient is pink, it's long and thin, and when it grows in the ground, it has leaves on the end of it. So it must be rhubarb, which is pink at the end. We're going to need rhubarb in our rhubarb cobbler. Let's see if we can find some rhubarb in the I Can Cook garden. Come on, everyone, let's go. you can come too. Come on. Welcome to the I Can Cook garden. Now, where do you think we might find rhubarb? Do you think it grows out of the ground, in the greenhouse, or on trees?
Greenhouse. Trees.
Well, the rhubarb we're looking for today grows out of the ground, but you can also grow rhubarb in the greenhouse too. We can spot rhubarb because it has giant leaves like this one. Now, I must tell you something very important. You mustn't eat rhubarb leaves because they're very, very bad for your tummy. If you're touching rhubarb leaves, you must always wash your hands afterwards and never, ever put any of the leaves in your mouth. Now, the part of the rhubarb that we use for cooking is the stalk, and that's this bit here. Now, who wants to go on a rhubarb hunt?
Me!
Well, first, you need to put your gloves on. Let's go Team Rhubarb! Come on then, let's go. Can you see any rhubarb?
At the bottom.
The bottom part looks like the rhubarb because it's all red, but this is beetroot.
We found rhubarb! It has a red stalk.
Oh yeah, that's the right one. Right, I'm going to pull out the stalks and take the leaves off, and then I'm going to hand them over to you, OK?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Rhubarb!
Just going to take the leaf off. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Rhubarb!
Aria, what colours can you see in your rhubarb stalk?
Red, green and white.
And a little bit of pink. Right, now we've got our rhubarb, should we go back to the kitchen?
Yeah.
So we've got our rhubarb from the garden and I've cut it into smaller pieces for you. So let's put some rhubarb into our dish because you can't make rhubarb cobbler without rhubarb, can you?
Katy, you need to cut it before you put it into your bowl.
You're absolutely right. We've got to cut it first. We need to cut our rhubarb into big chunks. And to do this, we're going to use our scissors. But remember, be safe with scissors. Everyone knows you point them down towards your...
Toes.
That's it, your toes. Now, you want to snip off the end because we don't want that part. It's not very nice to eat. So just cut it off and put it to the side. And then snip them into chunks that are about that big. What noise does it make when you cut it?
A crunchy sound.
Can you make the sound? That's right, it goes crunch. Can you do that? Crunch. Can everyone pretend to be a rhubarb? Oh, look at that. It's because it's tall and straight, so like this. And how would a rhubarb talk?
Crunch.
Crunch, 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 crunch. Can you pretend to be a rhubarb like us? Crunch, crunch, crunch. And don't forget to do some snippy fingers with us at home. Get your scissors and snip, snip, snip. Brilliant. Next, we're going to spoon the rest of the muscovado sugar over the rhubarb to sweeten it. So take your spoon. That's it. Sprinkle it all over. That's it. You can mix it about a bit if you want. And then we're going to pour some orange juice on top of our rhubarb and sugar. This is going to keep it all juicy.
Do you have to pour all of it?
Yes, you do. So shall we all pour together?
Sides.
All over it. 1, 2, 3, pour!
I did it.
That's it, just like that. So mix all the rhubarb and the sugar and the orange juice together. And now we can put our cobblers on top of the rhubarb. They're like little footballs. And the very last thing we have to do is sprinkle some demerara sugar on top. How is it different to the muscovado sugar?
It looks more sandier.
And it's a bit lighter, isn't it? Don't you think? So we need to get our pinchy fingers out for this. Pinch, pinch, pinch. And we're going to sprinkle it all over our rhubarb cobbler. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. This is going to give an extra crunch to our cobblers.
And can we put it all in?
Of course you can. And that's it. You've made it. You put all the ingredients together for your rhubarb cobbler all by yourself. So let's put our rhubarb cobblers in the oven. But remember, the oven is hot, so don't go near. Ask a grown-up to help you here. Come on, everyone, let's put them in. Thanks, Harriet. While we wait for our rhubarb cobblers to cook, there's one thing left for us to do. What do you think it is?
Wash it up.
That's right, we've got to wash everything up. Off you go. Now we've cooked,
Let's wash up.
stack the plates and the bowls on top. Dishes and spoons,
Splish, splash, splosh.
having fun while we tidy and wash. Dishes and spoons, splish, splash, splosh, having fun while we tidy and wash. Can you remember some of the things that we've done today? We've
Measured, rolled, sprinkled, mixed,
and
snip.
we've been very busy. I've turned the oven off and I'm about to take our rhubarb cobblers out. The food is nearly ready to eat, so let's lay the table and take a seat. While I let the food cool down so it's safe to eat, let's play a guessing game. What can you see? Keep on looking. Say when you know what we used in our cooking. It can be large and small. It has a long handle and a rounded end, and it can be used for measuring and stirring. Do you know what it is? That's right, it's a spoon, which we use to measure the sugar for our rhubarb cobbler. Did you guess? Well done. And here they are, all ready to eat. You've cooked your very own rhubarb cobblers.
Nice.
Looks great. What do you think of that?
And tasty.
I think it's definitely going
And
to be
it smells
tasty.
nice.
It does, doesn't it? You ready for yours, Josh?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Blast off! We've done the cooking, now let's do some eating. Mine's all pink. Look, mine's really pink.
The rhubarbs taste nice inside. It's nice and juicy.
What made it juicy, Marco?
The orange juice.
You're right. So if we could put any other fruit in our rhubarb cobbler, what would we put in?
Pears.
We could make a pear cobbler, yeah. If you could make it for anyone in the whole world, who would it be?
My friends and my parents.
Your friends and parents. Oh, that's kind. So what can you do?
I can cook.
So what was your favourite part of the cooking, Ria?
Being with you.
Oh, thank you. What was your favourite part of the cooking, Ellie?
All of it.
It was a pretty good recipe, wasn't it? You've all done so well. You're brilliant.